Hi, everyone. Call me Better. That's my name. It's been a while. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. I hope you are keeping well. Yes, it's been a while. Really been a while. I'm so sorry. It's been work, but I'm here now. Yes, in as much as I'm doing this video, I'm not really too happy. Struggling with my emotions to keep it in check because what I really want to talk about has been a concern, very serious concern to me for the past 2 days now. And but I just have to come up with this, so that it will make me feel better. I want to talk about toxic relationships, marriages. I want to talk about domestic violence in different homes. I want to talk about abuse, physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, any form of abuse melted out to a partner in a relationship. Um, I'm going to take my case study from what just happened 2 days ago over the death of Sister Osinachi Nwachukwu, the popular gospel artist that sang that featured actually in Ukweme. You remember that song? You are the living God. Oh. Is there no one like you? Does that song ring a bell? Don't mind my voice. Actually, that's the person I want to talk about. It's so unfortunate she's late. She died 2 days ago. To domestic violence, actually. You know, funny enough, who will ever believe that a woman with such anointing, a woman with such grace, is actually facing crisis in her home? Who will ever believe that such a woman was married to a man that was as toxic as, I don't know, a man who would practically collect every dime that was paid for her ministration, a man that will abandon her in a studio and leave her coverless, not even a transport money back home, a man that has actually turned her into a punching bag, that will beat her left, right, and center to the extent that he hit her on the chest, and that kept her, under life machine until she finally gave up the ghost 2 days ago. Who will ever believe that? It's so unfortunate she's not the only one. So many women are passing a lot in the name of marriage. I have lost 3 good friends of mine to domestic violence. The last one just happened a few months ago. A woman that was pregnant, 6 months old pregnancy. Her husband pushed her and she rolled over the staircase, bled and bled and bled to death. So when I heard this one, it's brought back a whole lot of memory. It made me remember things I didn't really want to remember because I witnessed those 3 deaths of my friends. I saw how painful it was, and it wasn't funny. So getting across this one now was like recalling so many things, and it actually broke me down. And I must say, it's not just in marriage that women face a whole lot of crisis, even in just mere relationship. Let's take a case study to what happened on 18th February between one Miss Evelyn and one Mr. Ifeanyi Chukwu. A lady picked up this guy who was just nothing, doing nothing. She sheltered him, fed him, clothed him, did everything for him, fed him sexually, emotionally, psychologically, physically, and otherwise. And how did he pay her back? Strangling her because he had plans of escaping to South Africa. On top of that, have the effrontery, the guts to put a call across to her father, telling the father to go get her dead body. That was a mess. And I must tell you, it's not just Sister Snatchy's death. It's not just the Evelyn death or those my three friends or other ones that you and I might know. I must say, lots of women are facing a whole lot of crisis. I also have a friend who narrowly escaped death in her first marriage because she married a monster. I don't know. When I see all these things, believe me, I get scared, kind of scared entering. But I know that marriage is a beautiful thing. I don't have a doubt about that. But losing your life to it, does it worth it? Many souls that would have lived happier lives are in agony all because of marriage. Is it not better to be single and be happy than being with an abusive partner? Anyway, we are going to look at the causes of these toxic relationships, abusive marriages, domestic violences. We are going to look at remedies. We are going to look at how to handle it, the effects, and all the rest of them. But today, I just want to look at the religious part of it. Someone said this ideology of for better for worse till death do us part. Maybe I think it's high time churches stepped in and re-examined that ideology. It has really cost a whole lot of people their lives because you said for better for worse till death do part. Many women have already lost their lives before their time. I don't know. Maybe we should stop that. Someone brought this idea to me. It was like, if Osinachi had divorced this man, maybe churches would even be calling her for any ministration because they'll be seeing her as a divorcee. To be divorced or separated, I think is better than being in an abusive marriage or relationship. I don't know, but that's what my thought is. Because if you look at, okay, is it not better she's alive than being this dead she is right now? So maybe churches, let's look at it from that perspective. Please, clergies, leaders of the churches, church leaders, the elders, the deacons and the deaconesses, the priests and all the bishops and all those leaders of churches should please, let's have a rethink. Can we give room to separation, to divorce more? I know there are some extreme cases where the church will say, okay, I think you guys can go your separate ways. But can we do it more so that the number of death, around this domestic violence could be reduced? If she was actually separated, believe me, the society will blame her. Churches will see her as one, in fact, the worst sinner in the world. Is it better now that she's dead? Because I remember what happened to my friend last few months ago. I tried to discourage her. I tried to talk her out of that marriage. I tried, other friends tried, but she will always tell us her dad is a knight, her mother is a deaconess, her father is a priest, all those crabs. And that ended her where she is today, in the grave. So, for the sake of time, I really want to stop here because my heart is actually bleeding. I am not so strong emotionally to talk about this. But I think subsequent time we will try to look at the causes and every other thing pertaining to this domestic violence. Until then, think about what I said, especially the religious people. What do you think we have to do to limit the number of deaths recorded as a result of domestic violence? Think about it.